Hi everyone, Connor Witt with the Mojave Valley Daily News here. I'm with Lieutenant Seviano from the Bullhead City Police Department. We're here at the Living Waters Hospice Winter Expo 2022. And how are you enjoying the Expo today?
Oh, the Expo is great. I mean, you look at the turnout, you look at all the vendors and all the great information that they're sharing with our visitors. This is why I love this event every year.
They've got some cool stuff. You see the snake?
I haven't seen the snake, but I actually stopped by a few booths myself. I was looking at a mini split, and so I was looking at some of the air conditioner vendors that they have here.
Nice. Yeah, I saw that AC over there. They have the beach ball.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
thought that was pretty cool. So I wanted first to talk a bit about River Run and what you guys have planned for that.
Well, I mean, obviously River Run is a big event. It draws a number of people from a lot of different directions, California, Nevada, Utah. So it takes a lot of planning, and with that planning, you get other agencies from around the states, our counterparts, the county, the Sheriff's Department, you got Arizona DPS, Laughlin Metro is always good partnerships. So we've been working a lot with them, meeting with the promoter, Larry Topping, to make sure that everything that he knows, we know, so that we're all on the same page, so that when the weekend finally does get here, everything's in place, and all of the moving parts that we're working with now kind of all fall into place for, not only the safety of the event, but also the community members that live here for those weekends. The highway's gonna be double congested, stores, restaurants, everything's a lot more busier, so it takes kind of everyone to make sure that it's a smooth and successful event.
Right. And so you talked a little bit about traffic control. What are some of the things that you are gonna try to, keep a close eye on or keep under management?
Yeah, some of the mitigation plans for the traffic control is obviously presence, right? Presence always deters bad driving behavior. So, of course, us and Arizona DPS and our motors, we're gonna have a heavy presence out on the highway. And with that, the guys know that if there's a non-injury accident or any type of traffic violation, let's try to move them off of the highway, right? Let's get them into a private area, into a driveway, keep the highway flowing. The more that we can keep the highway flowing, the better it is for everybody during that weekend.
Absolutely. And so I'm brand new out here in town. I've
Okay.
never been to a river run before. Can you just give anyone who else might be kind of unsure, like a preview of what might be in store that weekend?
Sure. So the river run, I mean, obviously we're kind of excited to see what it brings as well because of the COVID years and what that brought. This event wasn't here, right? I mean, we know that it used to be in Laughlin. It was the Laughlin River Run for a number of years until they had an incident out there at the Harris, and it kind of curbed it, and then it went away, and now we're bringing it back. So we're not really sure what exactly to expect, but we know in the past it does bring thousands of motorcycle enthusiasts of all walks of life to this area to enjoy a number of things. One of them is our beautiful weather this type of year, and then obviously the amenities that our town brings, including the river, Davis Camp, and the casinos. So,
what are some of the areas where you tend to see the most people or most congestion?
well, older Bullhead, original Bullhead down by community parks, always congested, right? For a lot of reasons. One, they're either coming or leaving the casino area. We have tons of restaurants down there, the Chili's area. And then you see, of course, we're going to have the vendors at Community Park. So that's always a congested area. The nice part is we now have Laughlin Ranch Boulevard that connects the Parkway. So that's going to alleviate some of the traffic that we've seen before because they'll be able to take the Parkway instead of the highway, right? With that, though, in that weekend, a lot of people like to see Oatman, right? The historic town of Oatman. It's always a fun town. You go see the gun show. So we expect a lot of the enthusiasts to go out there and really enjoy Oatman and what they have to offer. And so the highway just becomes, that access point from Oatman to Laughlin through Bullhead. And so really it can be anywhere. We know that they do have a few bike rallies and runs, kind of like a poker run. They're calling it a raffle run, which means there's going to be a variety of stops where you pick up a card or a raffle ticket. So those areas will be congested, but it really depends on the flow of traffic and them as they move along around the city.
That makes sense. So I'm sure you're going to be working a lot that weekend. When you get off, do you have any plans to do anything fun around the river?
No. I will be working a lot. But to do anything after that, hey Dan, to do anything after that, no, I'm going to go home, try to catch up on some rest, and then be back to work early in the morning to do it all over again.
That sounds like a solid plan,
Yeah.
definitely. All right, well, I think that's all I had to ask.
Sure.
Anything you want to share with people, or?
No, you know, I just want to say that if you're coming out to River Run, be safe. One of the big things is look in your mirrors, look behind you over your shoulders as you change lanes, because some of those blind spots could be dangerous for our two-wheel riders. And so obviously the primary goal of the whole weekend is to keep everybody safe, healthy, enjoy the weekend, and send them home that way.
Of course, that makes sense. Always watch out for cyclists and motorcyclists. Well, that's it. Thank you to Living Waters Hospice for making this possible, and we will see you again later.